Hello everyone, welcome back to my YouTube channel and to a brand new video. As you can tell by the title, we found a scout ant recently in our home, and it meant that I very much wanted to deep clean the kitchen, make sure there's no remnants of food or anything like that, so that they do not come again, because we have had ant infestations before in previous homes and they are not fun, so I want to avoid them at all costs. As you can see, this video is proudly sponsored by some coffee because I really needed it in my system to get this done. So the first thing I'm going to do, I'm doing like a general clean and tidy of the kitchen as well. So I'm popping all of the dishes away, emptying the dishwasher, and then moving on to some good cleaning. And this dishwasher has been amazing. It's a full-size dishwasher with like the part on the top for cutlery. It's so good for us as a family of 5. We did have a smaller dishwasher in our previous home, but this is just so much better, so much easier to work with, and we normally only use it once a day, sometimes not even that, but it's a lifesaver just to have anyway. And then I'm clearing the countertops and then giving them a really good clean and wipe down with my method cleaner. I'm also giving the draining board a good clean as well, filling up my dishwasher sponge, giving all of that a good clean because I don't do it often enough, and just making sure it's all sparkly clean. I'm moving on to the window ledge now and cleaning all the windows, taking everything off just to make sure I can give it a really good clean. And I'll also water my plant as well while we're here. I got this for Mother's Day from my sister, which was very lovely, and it's still going strong, which is amazing. And yeah, I'm just going to clear everything off. I then need to stand on a stool to clean the windows because they're very large and it's quite hard to reach. I'm not overly tall, I'm only 5'7", I think. So yeah, I need a stool to help me, and I'm going to be using the Pink Stuff spray, and it's amazing. Love this stuff. I also have a Method glass cleaner as well, which I keep upstairs, but I use this one for downstairs. It works perfectly. And yeah, I'm just going to get it all nice and clean. Now popping everything back onto the window ledge that needs to be up here, so all of our supplements, everything like that can stay in this corner, my lovely flowers, and then I think I might pop my little plant from Mother's Day for my kids up there. I can't quite remember, but I don't want it to be too busy up here. I do like to keep it fairly minimal, obviously kitchen roll as well. And yeah, that is this space all done. And then I'm going to go ahead and wipe down the surfaces by the sink. Then moving on to this side, giving it again a good wipe down, moving everything away so I can just get into everywhere. Doing it on the oven as well, and also the splashback, giving it all a nice wipe down, making it all shiny and clean. And a little story time. I'm not sure if I've said it on this channel before, but we had an ant infestation a few years ago in our flat. I think it was still a 2-story flat, so I'm not sure how they got in, but basically they found a way and came out through a dodgy window ledge, and they were everywhere. They came all in the bedroom, all in my daughter's cot, just everywhere. It's given me a bit of PTSD with ants and ant infestations, which is why I just want to get this as clean as possible, just to make sure we do not have that again. So yeah, I am very much on this. Also, in a moment you're going to see my top, or in fact I think you can see it here. I've got chocolate or something from one of my kids that's on my arm. It's very annoying, it's very prominent in this video, and it's just giving me the ick, but I can't edit it out because it's on my top. But I didn't notice until later, so excuse all of that mess on there. But now, like I said, I'm going to wipe down the splashback and make sure that is nice and clean. Also have to excuse the rest of the house because, as you can see, it is very messy. We recently celebrated my daughter's first birthday and we've got balloons everywhere, just toys and everything everywhere. So that will be done just separate from this video. I'm not going to film it, but I will tidy it up later, so just ignore the mess. Moving on to the cupboards, you can see they are very messy. They've just got food and marks and everything on them, so I'm going to try and wipe them down as well as I can, again using the method cleaner. I don't think I've really wiped these down very much since we moved here, so I'm going to give them a really good scrub down, and hopefully I can get pretty much all of the marks off. I think I show you after I've done this the after of it, and there is like one little mark, but it's not food. I'm not sure what it is. It's like a bluey grey colour, but it's pretty much clean of food. Up is my daughter's high chair, and I'm going to give that a really good wipe down. I'm going to take the padding off of it, pop it into the porch ready to be washed, and then once that's done later on I can pop it back on, and then I'm just going to spray the high chair and get as much food off as I can. Going to take this bin bag out. It's obviously just been sat here, and that again will attract ants, so I need to get it out of the house as soon as possible. And then I'm also going to give the floor hoover, I'm also going to give the bin a very good wipe down as well, because food remnants get stuck on it when I'm obviously binning food and when the kids touch the bin. So I'm going to give that a quick spray and wipe down, a good hoover and a mop with some boiling water, and hopefully that will do. I'm just going to give the bin a quick wipe down because it's a little bit mucky, and then I'll give the floor a mop. I'm not doing a fridge clean or cupboard clean or anything like that because I did that very recently and it's not needed, even though you would think I would include that sort of thing in a video to do with ants. But no, that's absolutely fine. I've obviously cleaned the floor around the fridge and everything like that, so that should be fine. Last up, as you've seen, I am mopping the floor. I'm using the Pink Stuff floor cleaner, which is great, adding that to the boiling water and giving it a really good scrub and mop. Hopefully that does the trick and there will be no more ant sightings, but I will let you guys know. But thank you so much for sticking around. Don't forget to subscribe, and I will see you in my next one.